So today we're going to talk about incomplete and codominance when we're relating that to genetics. So our focus question, once again, is how can I predict what traits will be passed from one generation to another? So when we talk about incomplete dominance, we're talking about a cross between organisms with two different phenotypes, which we know as the physical appearance, that produces offspring with a third phenotype that is a blending of the parental traits. So what I mean when I'm talking about this blending is that if you cross a homozygous dominant, like this red flower, with a homozygous recessive, like the white flower, 100% of your heterozygous offspring will be a blend or a mix between this white and red, resulting in this pink flower. Another example shown here, if you were to cross two heterozygous flowers, so these would show the blended, this would be pink and this would be pink, with each other. Any of the homozygous dominants would be red, any of the homozygous recessives would be white, but any that remain that heterozygous genotype would be that mix between the red and white and exhibit this pink quality. And this is the blending that occurs with incomplete dominance. So with incomplete dominance, the thing to remember is that heterozygous individuals will express the blended phenotype. When we talk about codominance, we're talking about co, which means together, or like you could think of this like a co-teacher. So you have two co-teachers and they're both present, and co means together. So this is where two phenotypes appear at the same time. So instead of blending, you get what looks like this horse, which has the white phenotype and the brown phenotype, and they're just appearing together or as a codominance. Another example of this would be in a Punnett square, is if you were to cross this black chicken and this white chicken, one thing that you'll notice is that both are homozygous dominant. So they're both dominant traits, but they exhibit a codominance where one does not shield the other. So now you have all of the offspring being heterozygous, but they have heterozygous with two dominant alleles, and they end up in this checkered formation like you see in this upper right picture. So you get a checkered black and white chicken instead of a white chicken or a black chicken or a gray chicken. So in codominant situations, heterozygous individuals will express both traits together. Don't forget to complete your worksheet on incomplete and codominance before moving on to your exit ticket.